When trading, there are a lot of things that happen of which you cannot control, and I'm happy to announce to you that I'm done creating a tool which is going to help you become more profitable by preventing things you cannot control from affecting you, in which leads into losses. So this tool is called the MT5 price notifier. So what is this tool and what does it do? So as the name says, MT5 price notifier, its job is to notify when price reaches a certain level of your choice. Yeah, but before I continue explaining how it works and how you can get it, let me first explain some of the things that happen of which you cannot control. So the first example is, okay, so this is just a rough diagram to help you understand what I'm trying to say. So for example, if you enter a trade at this point, let's say a buy, and you set or take profit at this level, maybe if you're trading in trends or you're following an order block or something. Okay, so you enter a trade at this point, a buy, and when the market reaches at this level, you want to take a profit. But in some cases, things do go south, whereby instead of going where you expect it to go, the market might decide to reverse back and not reach the level you want to see. So this is something that usually happens. Another example of which you cannot control is, okay, so some things you cannot control. Let's go back to the same diagram again. Let's say you end your sell limit at probably at this level. So you want when price reaches at this level to sell. But here is something which usually happen of which you can't control. Of course, the market might continue to come down or to come up, but maybe a few candles away before it even reaches your sell limit level, the market may decide, or the price may decide to reverse back and and come down. So these are some of the things you can't control. What is the other thing you can't control? Okay, so some other things you can't control is, for example, when you open on MetaTrader 5, it's not always that you're going to find better opportunities or better entries. So you might find that, like, when you open on MT5, you may find that you already missed the good entries, and for you to find good entries, you have to again wait. But you can't sit on the computer like 24/7 just waiting for good entries. So this tool I've created is going to help you, like, set alerts to notify you when price reaches a good level. Okay, so now let me explain how this tool works. So what is this tool? So this tool is an expert advisor, but don't worry about that, it does not auto trade for you. The reason why it's not an indicator and it's an expert advisor is because I added a feature called Telegram alerts, whereby it can as well send alerts to your Telegram channel. So when you're creating an indicator, for you to send Telegram alerts is not really possible. It's only possible if you create an expert advisor. So that's the reason why it's an expert advisor. So now, how do you get it, or how do you download it? So the link to download it will be in the description and you'll be redirected to this page. So on this page, you're going to pay whatever amount you can afford or want. Okay, so the minimum amount you can pay is actually $1, and you can simply add to bag and pay and buy it. Okay, so the reason why I've said pay what you want is to allow everyone to be able to pay their own amounts they can afford, because if I were to sell it at maybe $10 or $100, it's not everyone who could afford that. So a $1, everyone should be able to afford that. So all you have to do is simply enter in amount you can afford and click on add to bag and continue with the following steps. So when you are done with all these steps of buying it, okay, you're going to receive a zip file containing 2 files. The other file is the JSON file, which is an include file, and now the indicator and now the expert advisor itself. So what you have to do now is open your MetaTrader 5. When you open your MetaTrader 5, simply click on file and open the data folder. Okay, and also bring the other folder here. So now you're going to have 2 folders. The first folder is the one having the expert advisor or the tool, and the other folder is the MetaTrader data folder. So what you're going to do is that you're going to copy the JSON file, okay, then you're going to go into MQL5 and you're going to go in the include file and you're going to paste the include file in this folder. Okay, when you're done, you go back into the root folder and now copy the export advisor. When you're done copying it, go into MQL5 and go into exports and now paste it. Okay, you are done. So when you're done now, simply click on the export advisors over here and right click and click on refresh. Simply scroll down until you find it. So here it is, the MT5 price notifier. Simply click and hold and drag it to any chart. Okay, so these are the inputs you need to configure. So before you do that, first of all, make sure that you tick this tick box to allow auto trading. Don't worry about this, it's not going to auto trade for you. It's simply going to allow the export advisor to run in the background. So the first thing you have to do, if you've got a Telegram channel, if you do provide signals, then this feature could be of help. So all you have to do is simply enter in your Telegram channel username. So in my case, for mine, it's Keith Renz. Then the token is the bot of the, it's a token of the bot. So all you have to do is create a bot using bot further in Telegram and you'll be given a token. So that token will be given, simply paste it in here. So let me just copy mine from Telegram. And I'm going to paste it. Okay. Then for this part here, don't enter anything. So for email alerts, if you'd like to get notified via email, you can enable this feature. Okay, I'm going to explain more on how you can configure this. Then for sound alert, yes, you do want sound alert. Mobile alert, you do want to be notified on your mobile phone. Then for pop-up alert, yes. The Telegram alert, set it to true. Then simply click on OK. So now let's configure one more last step. So the other things you have to do is simply click on tools and click on options. Then go to the export advisors page. Then tick this box and enter in these URLs. So the first one is api.telegram.org and the last one is web.telegram.org. Okay, when you're done with this, go to notifications. So now to enable push notifications, so when the price reaches a certain level, you'd like to get notified on your mobile phone. So simply open your mobile phone. Okay, so open your phone and open MetaTrader 5 and simply go to settings. When you go to settings, you're going to be given your MetaQuotes ID. So this MetaQuotes ID is the one you enter in this MetaQuotes ID box. So when you enter in, simply click on test to test if it's going to work. So let me try to click on test and see what will happen. Okay, so that's a notification saying test message from my MT5. So if you didn't get that, let me just click on test again and just increase some volume. I'm going to click on test again. Okay, so that's the notification over there. So when you're done with the push notifications, the other thing you can do is the email. So for this, you need to you need some SMTP confidentials. You can get these from any email marketing software out there. And the other thing you can do is, yeah, so that's it for this. So now we are done with configuring notifications. So now the next thing is how do you set up notifications, like how do you use it. So currently the export advisor is running in the background. So to be notified whenever price reaches a certain level, all you have to do is insert an horizontal line. So to test this feature, I'm going to go to a 1 minute time frame because I don't have that time to wait for more than 15 minutes for a candle to finish. So what I'm going to do is simply click on insert, then choose object, then choose horizontal line. So you can press it anywhere you want. So for now, for testing purposes, I'm going to insert it at this level, then I'm going to just add it here. Let me try to zoom in. Okay, so now let's wait for price to cross our horizontal line and we see if we're going to get a notification. Okay, so that's a notification and that's a notification on my phone as well. So let's take in my Telegram channel. So as you can see, even on my Telegram channel, we're saying 1 minute time from boom, 1000 price has crossed line below this and this and this. So now I'm going to delete this. Okay, so now all notifications are working. Okay, so this is how you use these two. So you can enter in of about up to 5 horizontal lines per chart, and you'll be notified whenever price reaches at that level. So if you've got questions about this, or if you'd like to suggest a feature, feel free to contact me. I'll be glad if you can do that. So if you learned something from this video, give it a like. For more videos like this, then go on and subscribe. Bye for now.